Hello, good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mr. Deepak. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm perfectly all right. It took you a little longer to join the session. May I know, was it easy for you to join the session or was there any problem?
Ma'am, I was trying to join through laptop,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not able to join through laptop, and that is why it took long. So now I've switched to my mobile.
No problem, no problem. You can try it one more time in your next session. And if you need
Okay.
help, I can let my technical team know. They will help you to log in from your laptop. I have logged in.
Yes.
I always log in from my laptop. It's very easy
Yes.
for tutor as well as for learners. But for some reason, if you're facing any issues, then you can ask our support team. They will help you. Anyway, I welcome
Yes.
you to your first session with us. And I can
Thank you,
see
ma'am.
you have already, I think you have already gone with the subscription plan, right? Because it's showing that,
Yes.
yeah, fine. Okay,
Yes.
so today's session is about, it's an evaluation session. Here we'll try to
Yes.
understand what are your learning goals, what are your learning
Yes. Yes.
requirements, how do we bridge those gaps, right? That is what this session is about, learning your requirements so that we set our
Yes.
expectations straight and we can work in that direction. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get started. We will start this session with a quick introduction round. Would you mind
Yes.
introducing yourself first?
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, my name is Deepak Aswani, and I belong to Ajmer, Rajasthan. I've done my MBA in finance, and after that, I did a job for around 10 years. Then I left my job, and after that, I'm working on few things. First of all, I'm working as a communication trainer at Planet Spark. Also, I'm a social media content creator, and also I'm a financial consultant.
Oh, you are wearing many hats already. You are into many things.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
that's great. So you, what
Thank
should
you.
I write for you? Because I have to write your you. I have already
Self-employed.
written working professional, but if I had to write one thing, what can I write?
Self-employed, is it the option?
Okay, if that's not an option, we'll have to mention the niche. So
Okay,
I will write
let's
here
go with
tutor.
English. Yeah, English.
Okay.
Yes.
What subject do you teach there?
Communication, English communication. Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay, okay.
yes,
Okay, you also mentioned that you are a content creator. So are you a YouTuber?
yes. I do have a channel on YouTube.
Okay, okay, that's great. Content creator. That's nice. Okay, so what
Thank
are
you,
you here for? As you mentioned that you are a trainer yourself. So what brought you to English Yaari?
ma'am. Still, many things I have to learn, and still long way to go. So I believe I have to learn a lot because
Hmm.
if I am a trainer, so I should be nearby perfect, and then I would justify my role. That is why I'm here.
Okay, yeah, you are absolutely right. There is no end to learning, and there is nothing like being perfect. Nobody is perfect. We all are learning, growing, evolving. That is the spirit we
Yes,
must carry with ourselves. So I will
yes,
write better job opportunities. No, that doesn't suit you. Actually, I'm filling up a form for you. It stays with
yes.
us so that
Sure,
we
sure.
can avoid this introduction part. It will help us to save some time. So I have a few options here, maybe client interactions, presentations. I don't think it suits you. Leadership communication. Is that something that you, or others?
Client
Maybe
interaction, you can select it since I talk to clients.
okay. And I've written others.
Yes,
Maybe you also want public speaking. Is that something that
yes,
you would like to do that? Okay.
yes, yes, obviously.
Great. So, what aspect of speaking do you want to focus on? Is it vocabulary? Is it fluency? Is it pronunciation? Is it grammar? Is it presentation skills?
You can select fluency.
Fluency. Okay.
Yes,
Oh. Fluency is also connected to generating ideas. Sometimes we are fluent, we know what we have to say, but we find a problem with generation of ideas. Our mind goes
yes,
blank. That is also a problem that we face.
yes.
Okay. So I've written it here. Okay, that's great. So, how long have you been in this profession of training?
I think it's been 6 months.
It has been 6 months. Okay. And what
Yes.
were you doing before that?
Um, I was juggling through many things. Then actually I started with this last year, but I somehow I didn't continue. So I'm quite active since last 6 months.
Okay, that's great. Now, are you interested in this new journey that you have started? You have already embarked on this journey of being a tutor and guiding others. Are you enjoying this journey so far?
100%.
Okay, that's great. That's great because it is said that work becomes play if you enjoy doing it, right? You don't have
Yes,
to drag yourself to work every day. Yeah, that shouldn't be the
yes,
case. Okay.
yes,
Shall I
ma'am. Yes.
introduce myself to you, or have you gone through my profile?
No, ma'am. Actually, I have seen you on YouTube.
Okay.
You have taken some sessions with people who have uploaded their
Mm-hmm.
videos on YouTube. I've seen you, but actually, I was not able to know about you. You can, if you can introduce,
Oh,
I will
thank
know
you so
about.
much for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. As you already know, my name is Aisha, and I have over 8+ years of experience as a communication coach. I'm also a certified trainer, TEFL certified. I have a TEFL certification in this field, and I hold a post graduation degree in English literature and education. I've worked with learners of all levels, be it beginner, intermediate, or advanced level, from all domains, be it aviation, hospitality, corporate sector, basically people from all walks of life, because different people have different reasons to be here. Some of them are for personal growth, some of them are for professional growth. So I have helped them all, and I'm enjoying my journey as a tutor here at English Yaari. So that's all about me. So let's get started, Mr. Deepak. Since you are here,
Yes.
so tell me, uh, I would want to know, do you speak in English? I'm sure that whatever sessions you have with your students on whatever platform, do you must be speaking the whole time in English, right?
Yes, ma'am. I try to speak English most of the times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you are saying that you are already like, I'm assuming since you are a
Yes.
tutor, so I'm assuming that your basics and foundation is clear, right? Maybe you want to connect with like-minded people or people from the same niche or fraternity. Yeah.
Yeah, also, ma'am, still, as I told you before, that we are not, I'm not expert, so I'm still learning. So there
Mm-hmm.
might be many things which maybe I know, but since I'm not expert, so even if I know and even if we learn all those things, it will be a revision, and it will help me and also my students.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's great. So, what is your agenda apart from
Yes,
this? First is that to improve yourself. Is it for content
yes.
creation, but is it just for content creation, or do you want to learn at the same time, grow at the same time?
Not for content creation, ma'am. For me, I want to learn. I want to
Oh,
grow. Yeah,
okay.
if I'm growing, everything will follow. So I want
Yeah.
to focus on myself.
That's true. That is the spirit you must carry, because
Yes,
after some point of time, we become complacent. Complacent in the sense that we think, okay, we know everything. Most of the people, no, I'm not saying most of the people, I'm just
yes,
generalizing, but I would say a few, number of
yes,
people. They are very content with themselves. They think that we know everything. But if that is the mindset that you're carrying with yourself, then nobody, even me, nobody will ever be able to grow in their life, isn't it? Yeah.
yes,
Okay, that's great. So how has your journey been so far as a tutor, since you have been teaching students? How
yes.
what age group students do you teach, and how has it been so far?
Ma'am, I started with this. So initially, I thought I will teach everyone. So I also started teaching who are in lower grades, like
Mm-hmm.
fifth, sixth grades. So I started with those kind of students. Also, I started with working professions. So gradually, what I observed that I'm more natural and I'm more interested in teaching adults rather than those young children or students. So
Mm-hmm.
now Now most of my students are working professionals or adults from different domains or streams. So
Hmm.
those are my students, and I enjoy teaching to them. And also, I learn many things from them.
Mm-hmm. That's true. So, do you think that teaching small kids is way too much difficult than teaching adults?
No, ma'am, it's all about the niche, ma'am. If I talk about the niche, so this is the
Mm-hmm.
niche which I want to focus, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Would you like to tell me a bit about your personality? Since today's session is about getting to know each other, it will
Yes,
help us to understand what kind of personality you have. You can talk about a few strengths that you have, even the weaknesses.
personality, ma'am. I think uh, extrovert and introvert. Are you talking about that?
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah,
am
yeah.
neither. Okay,
Whatever comes to your mind, what type of you can use.
okay,
Basically, we are here trying to check that what type of adjectives will you use to describe
yes,
your personality, your
okay.
hold on language. That's all.
Okay, so ma'am, I think I'm neither
Call
extrovert
me Aisha.
nor
You can
introvert.
call me Aisha. That's completely fine. Aisha, it
Okay,
would.
okay. I am because since I really respect my tutors and teachers, that is why it is coming automatically. So Aisha, I think I am neither extrovert nor introvert. I am ambivert. That is the balance between extrovert and introvert,
Mm,
right? And I think I am a hardworking person. Uh, and I always try to make goals and always try to work beforehand, before the deadlines.
mm,
And if I talk about weakness, so sometimes I get diverted due to many reasons. It happens with me. Yeah,
mhm.
that could be the reason.
Okay, okay. Yes, we all
Yes,
have strengths and weaknesses, and it's our job, or over a period of time, we can turn our weaknesses into strengths by focusing on them, right? Okay.
yes.
So you said that you are an ambivert. Do you know that there is one more word that is introvert, right? Do you have any idea about it?
Otro?
Introvert. So
Okay.
introvert. I will write it here in the chat box. We even have a chat box here, Deepak. You can use it.
Uh,
So introvert is a
okay.
personality who are very selective about their groups. They want to socialize,
Okay.
but they're very selective about who they socialize with, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that is a
Okay.
new thing that even I just wanted to share with you. Introvert.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Selective about people whom they want to company with.
Yes, yes. They are independent thinkers and they socialize with selective groups, right? So they are called
Okay,
as
okay.
introverts.
So, ma'am, what is the difference between introvert and ambivert? May I know?
Ambivert has is a balanced personality. Okay, they are
Okay,
not selective.
okay,
While as introverts, they are
okay,
very selective whom to speak with.
okay,
Right?
okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay. All right.
yeah.
Introvert.
Okay. Okay. So Deepak, since you are from Rajasthan, I have been
Yes,
to Jaipur once, but other than
yes,
Jaipur, I have no knowledge about rest of the districts of Rajasthan, since Rajasthan is the largest state that we have in terms
yes,
of area, and I'm sure that it must have different districts. So if you could tell
yes.
me a few things about Rajasthan.
Sure, sure. May I know, ma'am, you're from which place?
I'm originally from Jammu, but I'm presently staying in Amritsar.
Amritsar. Okay, okay. So, ma'am, if I talk about other states besides Jaipur, so there are many states. Let me see how many I can recall here and tell you. So one is Ajmer. Have you heard Ajmer?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I
You
have
have.
heard of.
Okay. And have you heard Udaipur?
Yes, it's called as Tea of
Jo
Lake, if I'm not wrong, right?
yes, yes, yes. And Jodhpur?
Yes, Jodhpur. I've
Jodhpur.
heard of Jaisalmer.
Yes.
Jaisalmer.
Jaisalmer. Jaisalmer is there, and Kota is there.
Bikaner is also one of the
Bik
districts I've.
Bikaner is there, and Nagaur is there. There are many means. These are
Hmm.
the prominent ones.
Hmm. Yes, that's true. I think this what do we call, most of the celebrity weddings happened in Rajasthan itself, in all those big palaces and all, isn't it?
Yes, even I observe the same. It happens.
Okay, so
Yes.
what district of
Yes.
Rajasthan are you from?
Ma'am, I belong to Ajmer, but right now I'm in Jaipur.
Sorry, my bad.
It's okay.
You know,
It's
I
okay.
can have short-term memory loss. You just repeated it a number of times that you are from Ajmer. Okay, that's great. So, are there any cuisines, or are there any traditional food items that you can talk about when it comes to
Of
Rajasthan?
Rajasthan.
Yes.
I think, ma'am, the main cuisine which is famous here in Rajasthan is dal bati churma. Have you heard
Oh,
it?
yeah. Yeah, I've heard of it a number of times.
You have
Hmm.
eaten it?
I think maybe I usually I taste things and then I forget. As I already told you that I went to Jaipur once. Maybe I tasted it there, but
Okay.
I it's completely out of my mind.
Okay. So dal bati churma is one of the famous dishes of Rajasthan, and also it is one of my favorite.
Okay, that's great. I think it comprises of a number of things. Okay, or is it just one
Yes.
thing?
No, it has dal that we
Okay.
usually eat. Then it has bati, which is of
Oh.
round shape, made of wheat. Okay. Then
Hmm.
it has churma, which is sweet, like a sweet
Oh,
dish. Okay.
that's great.
And then there are various vegetables with bati. You have one this dal. You have there are other options of vegetables such as there is a sabji gatte ki sabji if you
Hmm.
know about it, which is
Yeah,
very
yeah.
also very famous. Then there is a garlic chutney. Then
Okay.
also there is a Rajasthani curry, right? And
Okay.
there are other couple of vegetables. So it depends on which. There are various kind of thalis here. So it
Mhm.
depends. Means how much you can take. Uh, as per your diet, you can take.
Okay, okay. So now,
Yes.
as far as dialogues are concerned, Deepak, you are very
Yes.
good, right? I did not
Okay.
find any errors or something that I could tell you about, right? Now I'm going to
Okay.
check you. Let's take an extempore activity. A very simple thing I
Okay.
would like to you speak on. That is, why is learning English become so important these days? All of a sudden,
Okay.
everybody wants to learn English, right?
Yes.
Okay, everybody wants to hone or sharpen their communication skills. Okay, so why
Yes.
is it has become so important? Not only working professionals, even homemakers want to sharpen their communication skills, right? So I want
Yes.
you to shed some light on it, and you can speak for good 2-3 minutes here.
Okay. So thank you, ma'am, for giving this topic. The topic is all about English speaking is very important these days, and people are taking this language as well as some people are also taking this profession. So why it is important? Because as we know, English is a global language. It has been recognized all across the world. And if we talk about India, English has really means good importance. Why? Because if we talk about jobs, good jobs like private sector jobs, jobs in MNCs, even in government sectors, if you speak good English, if you are fluent in English, you will always have an extra edge over other people, right? And this is not even a language these days. It is actually a skill. Okay. So English speaking is there. Then also, it has some expansion like English speaking. And then, if you know better things about it, then public speaking is there, right? Then, next thing is personality development. So, first of all, you should know how to speak in English properly, naturally, fluently, and then only you can expect all other things. You cannot directly go to public speaking, personality development. So this is the basic thing that like, but the problem is that even this basic thing, it is very basic, but it is not uh, easy. And most of the people in our country, they do not know how to speak. Even I'm talking about myself, I'm not good. Means I might be fair, but still long way to go. Why? Because of maybe environment. I think environment is the first reason why we are not good. We do not speak in English every day. Even for 10 minutes, it is very tough for us because we are not natural. It is not naturally we will not speak in English because no one would be interested in speaking in English with us. And yes, people who are speaking English every day, they would they would be very easy. They would be easily communicate with each other, or they would be good at English, right? But they are very few. Most of them are not. So that is why people are going with this language. They want to learn this language because even after studying for many years, even after doing higher qualifications like MBA, engineering, CA, when you meet them, they are not able to speak fluent English, and still means after they have completed 30, 40 years of age, they are struggling. But the bitter truth is that they have to work on themselves every day for at least 1 hour, 2 hour, and for many years. Only then they would be able to communicate effectively.
Very good, very good. So you are able to pull it off very well for good 2 3 minutes. That is what I wanted to check. So yes, what we need to work on is that now there is time to make it more rich and sophisticated. How can we do that? We all know that. So after a certain point of time, it's the vocabulary that sets you apart from rest of the speakers. Vocabulary can be really a game changer when it comes to speaking. So instead of picking up the word important, we can use the word pivotal, imperative, right? Instead of repeating the word also, we can use the word furthermore, subsequently, moreover, in addition to that, besides that, right? So these
Yes,
are
yes,
the
yes,
small things that we have to bring in. Yes, Deepak. So
yes,
the
yes,
word choices that we use, I was very happy when it gives you an extra edge over the others, right? That is a very good
yes, yes,
phrase that you used. And similarly, I know that you know many phrases, so try to bring them in. Okay, that will really
yes,
help you to embellish. It's time for you to embellish your speaking now, right? By adding some more extra rich flavors to it, so the listeners are
okay,
hooked onto what you are saying, right? So idea
yes,
generation, it's good, but it can be great looking at the potential that you have, right? Similarly,
yes,
in terms of vocabulary as well. So here at English Yaari, we'll make sure that we do not settle for less. We push our boundaries so that we can give our best, right?
yes,
So these sessions will surely help you to draw the best out of you,
yes,
right? So
yes,
that is
yes,
what. Your foundation is
yes,
strong. You have all the ingredients to be a great speaker. You just
yes,
need that right push or nudge in the right direction. That's what we do here. Right? Now it's
okay,
time for you to master the nuances of this language that you are anyway going to do. Right? So
yes,
I'm going
yes,
to
yes.
write it in my feedback as well so that we can tailor our future sessions accordingly. Fine?
Sure,
Okay.
sure, sure.
So that's all for you today, Deepak. It was nice connecting with you.